Good morning, this is Charlie giving you Friday's live trading. Hope you're very well. It is just after 8 o'clock and we're sitting here talking with the traders. I'm just waiting for some, to see if there's any setups going to come. Euro, obviously all of a sudden is poking up, but I don't have anything just yet on the euro. But we're looking across a few of the markets, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, just back and seeing something here now in the euro. The euro was going up just a minute ago. It looks like it may have taken a load of stops out and then may want to roll over. So I'm going to give it a shot just with 2 units this morning, just 2 lots. Literally just another few pips if it can do it. Just up, just as it was bouncing. I wanted it to come up to this red line, my 8-period moving average, and it looks like it's just missed out on it. But anyway, I was looking to short it there. Just put 2 lots in. And then run it down for that daily pivot down at 71. So I can keep the risk fairly low here this morning, but no, it's looking like it may just go. So I'm just checking this off screen, see if there's anything else I can do to jump on board, so to speak. If I've missed out there, I'll keep an eye on it. I'll press pause for now. Okay, so we're just nearly there, so I'm just got my finger on the trigger here. So I'll be looking for about a 10 pip stop from my entries, so let's just see if it can blip a tiny bit more. I'll tell you what, I'm going to probably just get 1 unit in here. Okay, so we've gone short with 1 unit there at 92, just in case, and then I'll get the second unit in if we can. It's just reacted there anyway, so we'll just see if I can get the second unit in if it can come back up. So we'll see. So I've got the 1 unit in so far at 92, and then we'll see. It's what I call a flush move. It's a certain kind of setup that I use. It doesn't happen by any means every day. It's not that common, but when it sets up, then I can use it for a potential run to the daily pivot. The daily pivot is at 71. So we'll see, but I'd like to have more than 1 unit in, 1 lot in, but we'll see. It's actually done now after the fact. It's actually, as we can see, hit that 8 MA. But it's always the interesting thing with moving averages is that in real time they don't always hit, but after the fact, because the moving if the price then starts to move away from that moving average, the moving average will then start moving in the direction of the price, and it looks like after the fact that the price must have hit that moving average when it doesn't. It's not always the case. So that's why when I'm using moving averages, quite often I won't necessarily wait for an absolute hit when it's a short-term moving average, that is. So if it's a short-term moving average, if it's a longer-term moving average, they're slow moving. That doesn't matter. I want to hit. But on a short-term moving average, they bobble around a little bit more. So you have to gauge. Okay, do I need to hit it as it hits exactly, or do I need to go in right now, sort of thing? So anyway, we're still waiting to see if I'm going to get this extra unit in. I've gone to negative momentum across the board, so if this starts to break, I might actually add on the break, guys, actually. So as it happens, so I'm putting a stopwise. I'm putting the stop up here, just above all of this, so about 0.3, so about 11 pips. So I better get that in, and so I'll just put the stop in. I'm just doing that off screen. 1:12.03. Right, so I've got the stop loss in, but I'm still looking to get a second unit in. It's not going to be a lot of pips. And what I'll do with the second unit, if it starts to break down, it'll be an aggressive stop, probably about 94 or so. So above this bar, if we start to break here, then I'll sell it, but I'll have an aggressive stop down here, because really it doesn't need to come back up again. I'll need it just to push. So we'll see if it's going to happen. But I think at the moment we're 4 minutes in. I better press pause. Look, can you see? Look how as price is coming back up. Look, all of a sudden that 8 MA has moved away from price again, and yet when price was coming down, the 8 MA was touching the top of the price candle there. Fascinating stuff, isn't it? So exactly what I was just talking about, as price was coming down just a few minutes ago, it looked like the 8 MA was touching, which it would have been, but because price has reversed back up a little bit, the 8 MA has bobbed back up again. So that's exactly what I was just talking about, how the short-term moving averages just bob around a little bit. Anyway, I'll press pause now. Okay, so we're nearly there. So looks like I am going to probably get this second unit in. So and then we'll see if I just get chopped up this morning. And that's fine. I'll give it a go, like I said. So my finger's on the trigger, so it's nearly there. So I was just looking for just a pip or so higher, really. So we'll just see if it's still going to get there. And I better get my finger on the trigger. Nearly. Not quite. I was looking for sort of 93, 94, but now it's reacting again to that level. Doesn't matter too much because, like I said, I can chase this one down if it breaks now. Anyway, I've got other factors lined up. So let's bear in mind this euro is just it's choppy overnight. It's just a sideways range. So I'm well aware I'm trading this euro dollar in a sideways range. It's just that we've got this pattern, but the patterns come within a choppy sideways range. So I'm de-risking the trade by just trading with excuse me, a couple of lots here this morning. Again, so I think last Friday no, I wasn't here last Friday, was I? It was 2 weeks ago. I only traded with a couple of lots. Okay, here we are, nearly there. I see it's gone up to 93 or so. So let's see if I'm going to get this entry or not. Now, guys in the room, if you want to just keep this just to 1 unit, then you can by all means do that. Right, okay, so nearly there. It's been there, but I've just missed it because of talking. So I'm just looking to see if I can get that slightly better price. Okay, come on. Oh, it's a shame. See, sometimes when you're talking, you just miss. Price flicks up to 94, and you just miss it, and so you, and then it's too late. So just by chatting there, I've just missed the opportunity. So, but because it's choppy, it might come back up for it again, or if it doesn't and it comes down, then I'll sell on the break. So we shall see. I'll press pause for a second. Okay, looks like I'm going to get that second unit in nearly. Just looking for 94 again. It's I think it got up to 94 just a second ago on the offer, but just looking to see if I can get it on the bid. And every time I just press record or whatever, it just blips away from me just as I'm about to take the trade. So sort of 93 to 94 is okay, but as I've just pressed record again, it's gone away from me, so I'll press pause again. Okay, so we're about there. Right, short, second unit in at 93.8. I finally got that second unit in at 93.8. Stops, like I said, I'm putting up at 03, so let's get them both up now. I'm not putting any more in than that. The trade isn't worth it any more than that. On 12.03. The trade's not that great because of the chop, so it's not worth it. So let's bring up the deal tickets. Let's get rid of the order tickets. There we go. So the trade's not worth that, but anyway. So overall, I'm looking for today. The trend's been up and it's been moving up and everything else. But for right now, this morning, there's that potential for it to come down to that daily pivot, considering it's done what I call a flush move. So we'll see how it goes. I'll press pause. Okay, just back, and it's now 20 to 10, and we're sitting in a chop fest here this morning. So I've been chatting away with the guys in the trading room, and as the euro's going nowhere. So not surprising, it's non-farm payroll day. I'm giving it a go here this morning because I've got so much to do this afternoon. I'm going to be here for non-farm payrolls, but if I carry on with the recording at that time and try and trade through it on the recording, then I've got to then put all the videos and the uploads together, and I haven't got time this afternoon. So not to be sat here doing all the uploads to get the videos out. So I need to get this video done this morning. So hence why I'm sitting in this trade. I was just saying to the traders in the trading room, frankly, it's almost tempting to just close out of the trade and just bank it, and just close out. But I won't do that. But yes, it is just a sideways chop, and not surprising overly. I had the little setup there that was there, but I knew the risk, and that's why I de-risked the trade by only putting 2 units in. I've got about a 9 pip stop carrying at the moment. In fact, if I wanted to, the stop's at 0.2 at the moment. I could move the stop down to 112, and then we've got about a 7 pip stop. So could do that, but maybe we'll do that. But anyway, I shall leave you to it for the time. Right. Okay, just back. I'm going to close out. I'm going to close out of half this position because it seems it's a pointless exercise. So I'm closing out half here. I very rarely do this, but it's just a complete chop fest here this morning. So I've just closed half, and it's actually been a tiny little profit of £19 I can see off screen. It just seems pointless this morning. So even though I've got a small stop anyway, it just feels ridiculous. So I've just closed half of that position. Okay. Right, okay, I'll get back to it. The guys in the trading room and myself, we're doing Friday morning confessions. Oh no, you would not. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but anyway, we're in the middle of confessions time at the moment, so I'll be back in a bit on the recording, shouldn't I? So I was just talking to the guys in the trading room here, and it's just so choppy. I've just moved my stop down to 93, so just above these highs, this high here. It's just ridiculous. Sitting and trading through this today, it's just stupid, really. So I mean, I can't lose anything now, so I've moved the stop to 93 on this bit. Bank, like I said, a whopping £19 on the first trade. I just want to be out, really. I mean, if it comes down, fine, but it's just too much of a chop fest. So I could just bank it and bank the extra $28, but no, I'll hold it, but just in case it does roll. But it's just really, really choppy. Anyway, I'll come back to this in a bit. Finished. Okay, right. It's 11 o'clock, and I have just been trading stopped out at 93. So I'm just going to take a quick screenshot of the trades. So it was a whopper today, an absolute whopper this morning. But like I said, I can't be around to trade through non-farm payrolls and then uploading all the video this afternoon because I've just got too much to do. So I was desperate to try and get a trade. It's not worked out. Sat in a chop fest, but that's the end result. So remember, these were the two positions that I put in, 92, 93. We were up more obviously when it was coming down, but we were looking for that target. It's just taken too long. So closed one of them out for £19 profit and the other one for a minus £10 profit. So it was one of those things. It's the non-farm payrolls, and the market's just in a chop fest. So just be a little bit aware this afternoon. I'm sure you all are, that it's a very volatile market, non-farm payrolls. If you're a newer trader, you may not want to trade it. On a side note, before I finish off today, and I want to say two things. One is I've got a big video coming on Monday. So I've got a big video coming on Monday with a big rant. So watch out for that one on Monday, amongst other things. And the other thing is, one of our members in the room just sent me this private message this morning, and it was just a great message to receive, and I just wanted to mention this to you. This came through from, doesn't matter because it's only a first name, so it came through from Darren, and he said, "Hi Charlie, thanks for the gold train." Now this is a trade that myself and our MBT members have been in, and we've been in it for quite a while. He said it's the best trade I've ever had. He put £450 into the account for a swing trade and made 5,000. Now, before people start saying he must have been overgeared, read on. Traded at £1 per pip with a couple of lots, and then bought to break even, and each one, and kept adding once risk was reduced. Got to 20 lots of £1 eventually. Banked most of it. Left two lots to run. Thought you might like to know some of the results of your students. There you go. So testimonials don't come much better than that when you get a student, and obviously that's quite a it's not a normal one for someone to turn 415 to 5,000, but it has been a great trade. We've been in gold and we're up like 800 points on gold. So if you're interested in MBT, if you're interested in swing trading, that's what MBT is all about. It's identifying trades where you get into a trade and then you can compound that trade and add to it and build it and everything else. And it teaches all those techniques. So if you are interested in swing trading, now I'm going to say just go to easytrader.com and look up MBT. I haven't got anything else information-wise at the moment, but just go to easytrader.com and go to the products, and then it's the MBT swing trading, and it's in there. Food for thought for the weekend. It's just a great testimony that one of our traders just said there this morning. Look, I've gone on for much too long. It's 14 minutes in. Enjoy your non-farm payrolls for those of you that are trading it. Stay safe. I'll see you on Monday.